Hey everybody, it's WIP Wednesday, What I Painted Wednesday, or Work in Progress Wednesday, depending on how you fall on that. Every Wednesday we get together and we have a look at what everybody has been hobbying on, and we've got a ton of stuff to go through, which is awesome. So thank you so much for sharing what you've been working on. If you want to share what awesome projects you've been working on, then drop us an email at theboneheadpodcast@gmail.com. And honestly, it's just cool to see what everybody's doing. It keeps me inspired. Every time I see what you guys are painting, I'm like, I need to do that. I mean, last week was basically sponsored by Checkers, like checker painted stuff, and now I'm thinking, how do I get that into my teams? It's brilliant. So thank you all so much for sharing. Let's have a look at what everyone's been up to this week. So first up, let's have a look at Paladin demo. Green Skin Thunderers are 98% there. Based decals, waiting on Phil Rivers' election, and 2 details I missed. So let's have a quick look at what Dustin's been working on. So got his orcs finished. The cool thing about what Paladin's doing is he's basically doing a team, and they're all, each of the teams are kind of inspired by NFL team or XFL team. It's awesome. So this is basically the Chargers version. So he's gone with yellow and blue. Got the blackhawk team painted up real nicely. I'm not convinced that the Chargers have that good an offensive line, but that's okay, I suppose. Yeah, look at that. Decals on, all based. Nicely done. And nice work on Varag as well. Even went with the troll. Got the plank done. I really love the blackhawk team. Really impressed. Cannot wait to get them repeatedly onto the table. So yeah, nice work on Varag. 48. That's got to mean something. I'm sorry, man. You're going to have to let me know, Dustin. What is 48? Number 9. There he is. That's our guy. Fantastic. I love these little guys and love seeing the team come together. Dustin, that's absolutely awesome. So that's the Green Skin Thunderers. Hey, we got some stuff from Nicholas here. Hey everybody, it's Nicholas again with another update on the progress of my undead team, the Gloomborrow Dirt Nappers. Now the zombie part of the team is done after a weekend of painting with my friends. Best regards, Nicholas. Fantastic. Honestly, painting is best done, I think, in company when you can just chill out and talk. And here we go. We've got some checkers. We've got some highlights. Team looked really, really, really good. Great work on the boots. I know it's an odd thing to pick up on, but great work on the boots with like having that worn leather effect, Nicholas. Really, really cool. Oh, this looks like Jelly's work. And it is. Hey, Ben. Apart from clear coat, I finished my nurgle team, the Pestiline Punters. You spotted correctly last time that I did a bit of green stuff on the seams of the models. It's just a little bit of work for a better looking model in my opinion. Still hate that I didn't do the shoulder pads on my nobles. The Grebo Pestigores have a ton of detail, so it was a bit hard to get the first paint down to see where stuff started and ended. Yeah, they're quite detailed. Pretty lovely though, to be fair. Right, but after that they were joined to paint and fit into the team really well in my opinion. I agree completely. So let's have a quick look at what Jelly's been working on. So we've seen this Nurgle team over the past month, and this is one of my favourite things where you can see teams developing over time. So you can see Jelly's gone with that classic camo green and bright orange. It did share the recipe with that in a previous week actually, which is about 7 layers of orange. Hey, it works beautifully. Voila, there you go. These are absolutely brilliant miniatures. I'm so tempted to pop an order in for Grebo. There's some really nice stuff. I'm holding off desperately from trying to find a way to order their Blackhawk team because it looks fantastic. But to be fair, I've got the dwarves on the pitch. Hey, we've got the Rodspawn painted. Let's have a look at the detail in the eyes. Look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. So more of the beautiful skin tones. Beautiful, disgusting. But look at that. We've got blending on this weird head tentacle as well, which is pretty cool. And the great stuff about the Nurgle is you've always got the detail with the eyes just to really make them pop. Have we got a team picture? Yes, we do. So this is Jelly's Pestiline Punters. And actually, those guys look, the Pestigores fit in brilliantly. I really love this miniature. Like, this is definitely one of my favourites. But yeah, I like that. That's really clever. Using just a couple of third-party miniatures to make your team unique is a great way of just adding a little bit of something to the team. So Jelly, that's awesome. Love to see the work there. Right, what do we got up next? Matthew, I randomly came across your channel a few months back and it's got me back into the hobby. Fantastic. That's brilliant. Sorry? but also awesome. I hadn't done anything with miniatures since I first got Blood Bowl for my 10th birthday in 1998. Hey, 88 kid as well. I've got a little overboard in the past few months though. Here are some things I've been working on. First time painter, and my goal is to get table ready. Paint, and then the Ben special Agrax. Fantastic. So in honor of seeing my Browns make the playoffs for the first time since I was a teenager, nice. I'm really pleased with the Browns this year. Don't know if we're going to see OBJ come back with them next time, but Mayfield performed very well once OBJ was out. So I don't know. I loved seeing the run game with the Browns this year. It was awesome. And beating our rivals in the wild card. Yep. I have painted up my Screamland Browns. Nice. I really struggled with the orange, but I think they came out well enough. So let's have a look at this. We've got a Necro team here, the Screamland Browns. So, Necro. Necro is a fantastic team. Really detailed miniatures, but they... Look at this. Okay, so gone with brown, gone with the orange is like it pops. It adds that a little highlight to it as well. This is cracking, man. This team looks great. And the ghosts. The ghosts are tricky, but actually they've come out brilliantly. I love the blue skin on the golems, and yeah, nice work with all the highlighting bits of orange there. It really makes it... You've got those elements that make it pop. The only thing I might say is with the trousers, they've got that stripe. They've got that stripe. I don't know if it'd be too much, but you could have a little orange stripe down the side as well, just to break up the trousers. It's my favourite thing about these miniatures is that little trouser stripe, because it just means you can add an extra clash of colour. But this is looking awesome. We're going to have to see some names there. Ooh, we've got more as well. Next, I did the Blackhawks in Raiders colours. It seems to suit them well. Yes, it does. This team looks really good. Really good. Love the scheme, actually. Kind of like a bluey, kind of like a purple seal? It might be the lighting, but it works really well against the green. And yeah, team as a whole looks great. Are we going to see a troll here? What troll miniature are you going to use? The standard Blood Bowl one, or are you going to treat yourself to some nice third-party miniatures? I just love seeing all the Blackhawk teams that are coming through at the moment. Right, then we have the star players that have had the chance to paint. Couldn't stomach paying $66 on Deep Root. Yep, so I went third party. I like it much better than Forge Worlds anyway. Had a hard time painting Gretchen, but she looks decent. I used a halfling head to give her more stability. Right, that is clever. I think somebody said that the back of her cloak is supposed to stick to the ground, but she is wobbly when I put the miniature together. Right, so Gretchen looks great. Nice ghostly tone. Done the armor to match the team. We'll come to the tree man in a second. Acorn looks awesome, and a clever way to use the spare heads and bugs. I like that a lot. Oh, you've got a Games Workshop tree man, I see. That's the face mask from it. This tree though looks awesome. I mean, I don't know where you get that from. Is that another one of the Rumble Slam miniatures? Because you've also shared with some Rumble Slam. So last two picks are just random things I did as well. The first is 2 teams for a game called Rumble Slam. So you've got 2 teams. I mean, they've got some really cool miniatures in Rumble Slam, and you could definitely use them for Blood Bowl. So these look cool. I've not seen. Look, there's your troll. There's your troll for your Blackhawk team right there. And then this is really cool. This is Marvel Crisis Protocol core set, and I snuck the refs in as well. So you got the refs in the background, but these miniatures look fantastic. I've not really had a look at the Marvel stuff. I think I'm a bit too scared to look too closely, because the miniatures are really good, and I don't want to be disappointed by the gameplay, but this looks really cool. Honestly, some awesome work there, Matthew. Thanks for getting me excited about the hobby again. Seriously, nice job. Looking really good. Oh, this is Orchestra. I remember this. We had a look at this chaplain last week. Hey Ben, trust you're keeping well. Been busy painting some 40k stuff recently, so have my Primaris chaplain on a bike and 3 outriders. Looking to finish off the last 2 Saurus for my Grebo Lizardman team, and also been working on my Grebo Giant. Keep up the good work. Loving the hobby goodness. Cheers. Owen, Orchestra. We saw this bike last time because I remember gushing over the edge highlighting there. And oh, it's an Ultramarines force. Then again, Orchestra, your blue for your Necromander guys was awesome, and you can't beat the classic red bolters, can you? Nice work on the basing as well. Love a bit of cork in there. Does match up with the chaplain's base. And then you've got the full squad. I actually do quite like these bikes. Ian, Warhammer Hannum has just started up a tiny Ultramarines force as well. Say what you want about the Smurfs, but they are iconic. That chaplain is still my favourite. That's some solid work there. And we've got the Grebo lizards. With an unfortunate orc, bit of adornment. I love the way you teased the giant in the background there. That is nice because there he is. Absolutely awesome little miniature this. And by little, I mean probably the same size as like a mug and a half. I love it. I love it. I'm just looking forward to the day where Games Workshop releases those giant rules again for Blood Bowl, because you've got to know it's coming. Got to assume they'd have Brawler now. I think that's a good reason to have Brawler, but you never know. They're up for making some new skills, so hopefully they'll have giants and they will feel giant, and we can have a giant team, because then I've got something to do with all my giants. This is looking sweet, Orchestra. Keep it up, because I cannot wait to see this miniature finished. Right, what do we have here? Is this Mike? Hey Mike. Right, I love the podcast. This time I was thinking I'd share some conversions I'm doing with the Chaos Ball box set. I don't know a lot about Chaos Ball. I'm doing a Khorne/Amazon team with 9 pit fighters, 3 bloodletters, 3 line women, and 3 blitzers for the Amazon team. Cool. Alright, first of all, you get points for using green stuff to fill all the gaps on the base. Nice. Really nice job there. Yeah, this is cool. I like these miniatures. I'm interested. You're going to need that 4th blitzer for Amazons until they change the team. Drop 2 blitzers and put a Croxigor on there. That's what I think they should do with that team. I don't think it would please the Amazon players, but it would please everybody who plays against them. And come on, big guys are awesome. This is looking really promising though. And I love modelling teams so that they've got like a dual aspect. So if you're going to use these guys as Amazons and Khorne, I think that's genius. Next up, we've got Christian. Hey Ben, I managed to finish the first Wraith conversion for my Undead to Necromantic team expansion. I dabbled with wet blending and textures as well as object source lighting on this one. Looking forward to making the other one and maybe getting my Punga Werewolf soon. Punga have started shipping, so I've got a bunch of star players coming from them as well, which I'm really looking forward to. All the best and keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Talking of great work, look at this. So if I remember correctly, Christian converted 2 of these, yeah, using bits and pieces from a couple of kits, and if I'm right, a bunch of green stuff, like a ton of green stuff. I think quite a lot of this is actually sculpted. Love the blending, love the glowing eyes, and the way it highlights the armor. Absolutely awesome. This team, like with 2 of these guys floating around, is going to look fantastic. It kind of looks like an undead Magneto, which I really love. Absolutely love that. Cannot wait to see the other one done and dusted, because that is looking really good. Now we've got Martin. Here's a follow-up on the Black Orcs you kindly featured on your web show several weeks back. Love Black Orcs, and this is the classic paint job as well. I'd magnetised the balls and finished up, not really, my son's team, and moved on to a fellow League player's Lizardman team, which I hope to have upcoming in the near future. Good, I look forward to that. So let's have a look at these Black Orcs. Let's get a bit of a zoom in. I love the box colours on this team. But ignoring that, the skin tones are beautiful. Okay? I don't need to add anything else. The skin tones are beautiful on the Orcs and the Goblins. And the team looks fantastic all in. And this is it. We talked about dags, like the coloured bits, the chevrons and things. Just makes them absolutely pop. I'm going to seriously have to up my game, I think, with this one. I also included a Chaos Chosen team done just prior to the Orcs. I love how you just casually drop this in here, Martin. Like, this team looks absolutely awesome. So, love the scheme. Kind of like orange, blue, red. It's very vibrant. Let's see if we've got... So, lovely skill. Love the blend. It looks like blending, actually, on the armor pieces. Everywhere. I love the scheme. Like, the blend of red to orange. And the glazing over there with the stickers. This team looks really good. This looks pro. I would love to play against this team. Look at the fire. That is just chaosy. Oh, I like this. This is brilliant. Great flames as well. Nice charring on the goblet. absolutely awesome. Love it. Your show is awesome, and I make a point of listening in daily. Also, on your show, I asked if I were a 40k blackhawk, 40k or player back in the day. Yes, I was. I'm also on book 32 of the Horus Heresy. Fantastic. Thanks for a great show and great pastime. Fantastic, Martin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love the Blackhawk team, but I really like the blue and red Howling Griffin style on that Chaos team. I'm starting to get really inspired by you guys. So, Dustin, you sent a picture. You sent a thing saying the Greenskin Thunder is a 99.99% complete. But the pictures haven't worked, which is a shame. So I need to reply to you and let you know that isn't the case. Next up, Alex. Hey Ben, I'm currently painting the Grebo Lizardman for 7s and Blitzbowl. Awesome. Finishing a team with 6 to 8 models is way easier than finishing a full Blood Bowl team. Right, guys, I love doing this. I do love doing this. I love 7s. You know I love 7s. Super excited about the 7s announcement. But painting up a 7s team, 7, 8, 9 players, if you need that team for 11s, you've only got to paint like 4 or 5 guys. It's brilliant. It's a great way to get a team kind of done to the point of work, and then when you need to run it for a tournament or YouTube, it's just like 4 more guys, and it's way more achievable. Love it. Another great reason to love 7s, especially since I chose to do a couple of tests with older Lizardman miniatures first before deciding to go with this paint scheme. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. So this is the other dangerous thing about 7s. You just get like a smattering of players. So you got some great Grebo lizards here. Paint scheme looks great. Love the orange and the white against the blue skin, but you know, it's just painting a few guys. I've got a team, and then you can start building up a story around that team, and then if you're a proper Blood Bowl player, you'll end up having another team anyway, and then you just end up with all the teams. But that is looking really cool. Oh, sweet. So that's the Grebo team. I cannot remember which team this one is. I've seen it several times. Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, guys. I love that little guy in the middle, though. Oh, I love that little guy. There should be a skink team. Straight from Fumble. Absolutely love that. That's awesome, Alex. Anderson. Hey, I'm that annoying guy who keeps rooting for the Necro team. You are not annoying. Everybody loves Necro. Everyone should love Necro. We will be featuring Necro in either 7s, 11s, or both as soon as we can start filming in just over a month. So hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we can really get some start getting some proper game action on there now. One day I might show you the paint job, but for now I made a Blood Bowl dice tray that fits into the Games Workshop suitcase if you cut away the foam part between 2 slots. Clever. There's also a somewhat functional minimalistic lid cover for people without the suitcase. I uploaded the files to Prizza Prints. Maybe someone could have a use for it. Awesome, Anderson. Thank you very much. This is clever. So 3D print it, goes, oh, really good. So it just goes into the foam, and you've got all the dice and stuff there. See, that's brilliant. That is very good. I just tend to carry the dice cubes. I have like half a dozen in various boxes in my car. That is sweet. Thank you very much for sharing that. Remind me, I'll put the link in the video notes down below. But that is awesome. Oh, we've got more undead now. Nicholas. Hey Ben, here comes the remainder of the Gloomborough Dirt Nappers. I hope to see some more cool painted teams on WIP Wednesday. I don't have another team painting. I don't have another team in the pipeline. So if I don't get the urge to pick one up, I might send in pictures of the 40k stuff I've got left to paint, which would be some grots, some mech guns, a battle wagon, and a Gorkanaut. Dude, do share that stuff. We're lovers of all hobby here. Try to look around for my... Oh yeah, I tidied the studio because Tiff's been doing some filming. But I can see some boats up there and some spaceships somewhere as well. See, I'm on board with this. Right, let's have a look at the finished team. I know I've said it once already, but look at that. You guys keep driving me crazy with this detail. Like, that is beautiful work there on the checkers. And don't be offended, Nicholas, but you can zoom in and you can see it's how effective it is with like the edge highlighting on the top. So it is the squares and then you highlight the top and it just absolutely makes it pop. Beautiful edge highlighting everywhere. That's just awesome. That purple and red scheme. So you've got a nice purple and red scheme here. We're seeing a lovely blue and kind of like an orangey red scheme as well. Howling Griffin style. I love it. Man, the ghouls. These ghouls are awesome. I do massively prefer the undead ghouls to the necro team. Maybe I'm going to have to dig out my undead for the ghouls for the necros. This is awesome. I love undead. And great job on the bases. Great finish for the team. Absolutely beautiful. And the mummies look great as well. I love that it does come with 2 different heads. I know that the position is questionable for a movement 3 piece, but they are great miniatures. They are such great miniatures to paint. And there's the final team picture. Absolutely brilliant, Nicholas. Really cool. Okay, let's agree to this. Oh, I love this. This was brilliant. This was Ethan. As I said in the comments a few days ago, I managed to plow through a big blackhawk team for the match at my local store. Yeah, I commented on your video when I was about to step out the door, if I remember correctly. On one of your WIP Wednesdays, you said that you appreciate someone had sent you in the submissions as stages and with comments, so I've done just that. In fact, a bunch of you guys have done, which is why I love doing this so much. Like, we've seen Jelly's team come along, we've seen the Undead team, we've seen a load of these teams come along. It's awesome. The only teams we haven't seen come along are really mine. But I'm on annual leave next week, so I'm going to get a load of painting done. I cannot wait. Friday, I'm just having a day off from the world. And I'll do some painting. I've arranged them into an image gallery. There we go. I've included everything I took while I was doing the works. There's a ton of images. So due to the speed, there are a few errors, gaps, mold lines. It's a tabletop game. Don't worry. There are some guys who can do some top stuff. But being on the pitch is where it matters. Love your videos, and they've really inspired me to stick with Blood Bowl over the last few years. Online at first with BB2, and now I'm at a local league that I got started in. I'm disappointed that Blood Bowl is a kind of weird limbo where second season hasn't really started yet, in much the same way that 9 edition 40k and the new Flames of War hasn't really got going. Yeah, it's true. With tournaments, we're starting to see them pick up, or at least 4 or 5 months out. I hope that things can improve so we can see more matches in person, or failing that, Blood Bowl 3 can introduce new people to the rules and community can pick and choose what they want. Regardless of what happens, official 7s should be sweet. Completely agree. I think we're still about 3 weeks out minimum for that. Anyway, let's have a quick look here at Ethan's. I've lost them. Oh, here we go. So undead. So I am not going to click on each of these pictures. I'm simply going to try and zoom in. So forgive me if you guys can't see as much as I would like. Can we? Nope, that's just made it worse. There we go. Let's go with that. So got the Blackhawk team. And we've gone with a kind of another brown scheme here. Love the... Seriously, orange is a very popular colour at the moment. I'm sure it's because we've had a resurgence of the browns. I've got an orange team. The Browntown Steamers. My Underworld team that I need to finish off. Yeah. Again, I keep looking for where my teams normally are, but I tidied, which I never normally do. Just ask Tiff or my assistant at work, who tidied our office up again, because I'm a terrible person and store everything everywhere. Unfortunately, orange is a horrible colour, and orange fire has 0 opacity. I didn't base coat with yellow under. I have not tried that, and I feel like that's probably a really good move, to undercoat orange with yellow. I am not that good. I undercut. Yeah, no, that's really good. Mix some orange ink in, apply some washes and some varnish. The varnish looks really good. So you can see bit by bit. Love the classic bases. Team looks great. Let's see if we can scroll down a bit further. Oh man, I love these Black Orcs. We've been talking at club about, well, not at club, on the Discord or for the club, about like having a demolition derby or a destruction derby where it's just greenskin teams. So you got orcs, goblins, Black Orc team. Not sure if Underworld's going to sneak in there, maybe without Skaven. Let's do this. So you can see the goblins there, snotlings as well. Super proud of the Goblin Bruisers. They are so good. They look really, really, really good. Got some great work there. Oh, Varag as well. Love the green undercoat. What I had with the big boys, Varag and the Troll, both got hit with an undercoat of Rust-Oleum Olive Drab, just to make the greens cover in one coat. Yep, genius. The construction of both is a little sketchy, I know. I may not have built them while drinking. And my super glue wouldn't let go even after a few nights in the freezer. Hey, they're tricky. It doesn't matter. That's a great thing about orcs, is you just put them together, get them ready to fight, and everything goes. Like, this is why when they do Battlefleet Gothic again, orc ships are going to be the where orc ships are going to be the bomb. You can just glue stuff together. So got Varag on the go, got the Troll on the go. That's a really nice solid brown. And yeah, getting the wash on the go there as well. Good work on the eye, making it pop, and the number. Oh, come on! I want to see the final team finish. Did some glistening blood around where the bear trap is. That's clever, actually. Didn't think a bear trap would do so much damage to a troll, but at the same time, I had a human lineman knock him down. Blood Bowl is his own thing. Blood Bowl is his own thing. Just because it cuts the troll doesn't mean he's going to give up. Here we go. Got the team on the go there. Got the coins finished. Yeah, classic storage boxes. Needs more tissue paper in there. Oh, I love seeing stuff on a pitch. It's just not happening as often as it should. There we go. Check out my opponent. Also had a painted team. He was going for more of a game ready minimum type thing than me, but it made a really good match. This is the first time I've played painted. Nice job there with the team name. The Skullcrackers finished the match 0-0, but inflicted 2 casualties and something like 5 KOs. Maybe I should have tried to learn the game again. Nope. It's a new game now. Hasn't played for 11 years as opposed to painting for like 5 days straight. No, you've done it exactly right. Play the game, paint the miniatures. We do loads of theory crafting, but once you get the dice on the table, anything goes. Is that a cheeky game of X-Wing or Armada in the background? Awesome. Nice shirt, by the way. This is sweet. Love the team. Love the pitch. And really appreciated all the work you got into to share this. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ethan. That was absolutely brilliant to look through. And the last bit we've got for today is from Joe. Hello. Cheers for the motivation provided not just by yourself, but all those who contribute. I completely agree. Completely agree. Just showing off my finished snots. No good name as yet. They're just snots. The best team. Nothing wrong with that. Blue and yellow as they have to borrow my goblins trolls. Yeah. Troll sharing is allowed. Also whipped up a couple of camera crews from Kraken Studios to scratch a weird figure itch I've had for a while. Serve no function in game, sadly, yet. Can't even use them as fame counters in the new edition. Use them as reroll counters. This team is awesome. You got miniatures from all over the shot here, haven't you? So we've got classic snots, and we've got the little armored guys. That's Black Scorpion. Is that Black Scorpion snotlings? I think it is. I could be wrong though. Love the camera crew. Oh man, the pump wagons are so good as well. I actually love those camera crews. That's brilliant. Where are they from? Kraken Studios. Is that the 3D printed pitch thing? I need to get on that actually. But I've been busy printing the same thing repeatedly using my printer. Foreshadowing. We're behind schedule. This is awesome, Joe. I love these cameras. This is brilliant. Anyway, guys, that is everything we've got this week. Thank you so much for sharing all your work and for watching and paying attention to what we're all hobbying on, which I think is really important at the moment. But man, when tournament season, when club season reopens, we are all going to have some awesome teams to display, which is wicked. So thank you very much for watching. Send your stuff in. Let us know what you've been working on. If I've missed anybody out, I'm really sorry. We've had a ton of comms and I've missed a couple of things probably, so that's my bad. The Bonehead Podcast at gmail.com. WIP Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow with more Blood Bowl nonsense, but yes, let us know what you're working on. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the show even further, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Or come and join us in our Patreon, link below, where you get early access to our content and monthly competitions. See you later.